Do you like leaving comments on videos?
Sometimes.
Some really?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
typically don't.
yeah, I mean, like, if something resonates with me and like I think that it'll be
Mm,
impactful, like an impactful
mm.
comment,
You'll
I'll leave it.
actually leave
Yeah,
it?
I'll actually leave a comment. Yeah.
Even if there's like a bunch, like 100 plus comments, you'll just leave one anyways?
Yeah, I'll leave one anyways.
Really?
You know what? It's because sometimes you
Mm.
read through the comments and you're like, oh, it's like I didn't see anything that's necessarily useful. Let me add some information here. Typically, I see it's like, oh, first one here, or like, oh yeah, something like that. It's something,
Mm.
some random comment that doesn't pertain to the video.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore because as long as you're on Crunchyroll, there are no more comments. So
Yeah.
Crunchyroll announced that they removed all the content or comments from their videos.
Yeah, they did. And as a Crunchyroll subscriber, I am upset.
Really?
No, I'm not really, because typically I saw comments that were also like first comment, second comment, who's watching this in 2024 or
I
something.
don't know about that. I feel like
Random.
a lot of it was somewhat pertinent. I think a lot of it was like explaining things that were happening, or like I do think it was a like so their reasoning was that they were trying to reduce harmful content on the website, which I mean I guess I could see it because a lot of people are very opinionated
That's
on
true.
the website, but I do feel like comments and like engagement is a large part
Yeah.
of the experience of like watching a video and stuff.
I do agree with that, because I
Which part?
that you're part of a community,
Mhm.
because I watched some older anime on Crunchyroll,
Oh yeah.
and some of the people there left, like, there was only like one or two comments on these videos, and
Hmm.
some of them were giving like insightful things. Not on the newer anime, by the way. Newer anime is
Yeah.
like crazy with the comments that were
Well,
saying
yeah.
it's like, yeah, I'm happy they had a spoiler warning because a lot of people were spoiling things on there.
I typically don't want like read the comments like immediately, but we have additional things to talk about. But first, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. We come out with interesting topics like this one all the time, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to hear more. So I don't know if this like people are calling it censorship of people,
Okay, that makes sense.
but the thing is that it like in terms of what the website represents, because it's not users putting videos up. It's these are like shows. It's like if Netflix had a comment section and like this took it away.
Yeah.
It's just a comment section about videos, but it's not like people are being specifically targeted, I guess.
No, you know what's so crazy? I've never saw like
Hateful comment.
yeah, I've never saw a hateful comment. I've never saw an obscene comment on Crunchyroll. At
Mm,
least from my experience. I
I
saw
will
a lot
say
of
like
spoilers.
a lot of spoilers.
Yeah.
So maybe it's I don't know. I think it's that they didn't want to hire people to moderate
That's what I was
the
thinking.
comments
Yeah.
anymore. So I think it was like partially and like a liability thing. So like
Yeah.
if you have all this like hateful stuff, or like they're having these like sidebar conversations, because having like enough videos on the site, people could be talking about some crazy stuff on one part of the site that that they're not really moderating.
Yeah, that is true. It makes me wonder. It's like it does make me wonder that what they were exactly seeing, because it
Mm,
is like it was just gone the next day. There was like no warning or no anything like that.
I mean, yeah, there's this kind of like at some point there's like, oh, and it's gone.
Yeah.
So I think one thing that's been in the news lately has been a lot of predator stuff.
Oh my god.
And I was just thinking that like maybe this is like attracts a certain demographic to the website, probably,
Okay.
So maybe it's like that could be a potential avenue,
Yeah, I didn't think about it that
because I mean
way.
there's a lot of young people that go on there.
Yeah, that is true. There is a lot of young people that go on there. Yeah, I think it from that lens, I think it can be very, I
Very
think,
touchy.
yeah, very touchy. Yeah,
The
that's hard.
subject, because it's like
Yeah,
on one
that's
point
hard.
like majority of people just want to go on there and then like interact with people or see how other people um engage with the content. They're like, oh, like other people maybe pointing something out, or like they find some part interesting, or like point out interesting facts or whatever. But I guess I mean a lot of people that's kind of ruining for everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't think about it through that lens, but I guess that is right. If you're able to find the person and able to connect things, you could contact them. And I would imagine that a lot of people that are watching the shows that comment
Mhm.
on there are relatively young. It is, yeah, it is just unfortunate. It's like, yeah, because I do think even though that most of the comments were repetitive, I do think it shows the community.
Yeah,
Um,
this is like, you're engaging with the content. Like, it's like they're taking away a feature that people, um, liked it.
yeah,
It's like, oh, you can kind of see what other people are feeling about it, because you can gauge it differently in terms of like, oh, a comment is a lot different than just like 5 stars or whatever, 9 out of 10 or whatever it is.
I do want to say that I do some of the comments do bring awareness as well. Just
Hmm.
talking about like the Jujutsu Kaisen
Oh
stuff
yeah.
that was happening with the workers.
Hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of the comments on some those episodes when that was coming out were referencing the working conditions.
Hmm.
So I do think it brings awareness in that sense too.
Yeah, I think the question then becomes like, I guess it might be a different demographic, because I feel like a lot of people would just go on to Reddit to voice that. But then
Yeah.
again, like, in terms of the amount of hate, there was a lot of hate in terms of the studio thing, but all on Reddit, or just
Yeah.
pretty much anywhere that content could be, like, comments could be posted. There's a lot of hate.
Yeah, there was.
So I guess the other thing is that there's a lot of negativity, I guess, where like if the like just say the animation's bad,
Hmm.
some people will just go take it like too far and then like send death threats or something like that to
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
animators.
there's a lot of unhinged people out there, but I don't think that the comment section in Crunchyroll is gonna stop them from going on Reddit or any other place and just commenting there or something.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like those people will still, like, obviously, like, you can make the arguments that they're gonna find a way to comment about
Mm.
these things, but they're probably saying that they didn't want it on there. I think if they should have probably done it in a different way, like the way they, um, you know, rolled it out was probably not the best, because they
Mm.
could have had it like a rollout thing, like, oh, maybe had like automatic moderation. I know on
Yeah.
YouTube they have automatic
Yeah, I was gonna say
moderation.
YouTube has so many videos and they have comment section. They have a comment
Hmm.
section. It'd be crazy if YouTube one day is like, oh, no comments. Yeah, then everyone would be like, what the heck?
Hmm.
Because people like enjoying the content, commenting, and like giving their opinions out.
Because that really is the issue. Because it's especially because they don't specify it specifically. They just say that it's like hateful, safe and respectful community environment to maintain standard. We're hiding all existing user generated content, including comments and reviews.
Did you ever leave a comment on Crunchyroll?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was a fan of reading them. I was not a fan of posting them, especially because, like, also, by the way, if you watch One Piece, a lot of them are just like, oh, this is the best episode, or this is hype, and this is like similar comments over and over again.
But I feel like they should be able to. That's not offensive.
No, it's not offensive.
It's just people like, because I mean, I feel like I will say that I'm not commented, but if someone has like a comment that I like resonate with, I would go and like thumbs it up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or
I
like,
think a lot of people do that.
so like, kind of, I guess, lurking. I'd be like
Just
lurking in
yeah.
the comments and be like, oh, this is really good. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below while they still exist.
Oh my God, yeah.
But yeah, so I think this is a bit far in terms of like not being transparent as to why. Because if they gave more reason to the community, like why they're taking it away, or like maybe had more transparency, or like had like hired moderators, or like maybe just had community moderators that could come in and
And
help
just
out.
clean up, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if given the option of no comments, or a community like manager that is like, like a whole bunch of, like, there's like a lot of moderators that do it for
Yeah.
free. So it's like, if you like the feature, you could probably figure it out. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.